Warning, STS Radio contains vulgar people, vulgar language, and vulgar ideas. If any of this offends you, kindly blow it out your ass.
Son of a bitch bastard!
Let's start this again, shall we? Jesus Christ.
You're fucking retarded.
Hey, Pickle-Licker, want to play the right intro?
One more time!
Are you ready?
We're back.
Yeah.
We're back. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Andrew Moss with you, Bruce Gates, as always, with the new episode of STS Radio.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's a strange show.
You ever see Super Jail?
Super Jail, no.
Yes. Holy Christ, dude. That is easily the most fucked up cartoon I've ever seen in my life. Like,
I don't know, man.
Dude, I can't... Dude, trust me, watch one episode, I can't even fucking describe it.
Oh, jeez.
Like,
yeah, at least you can describe Uncle Grandpa.
Yeah, Uncle Grandpa, you could just be like, look, it's some, like, 50-something-year-old retard that runs around with Godzilla, a piece of pizza, and a tiger, and just rides around in a fucking RV and does shit.
Giant realistic tiger? Yeah. Giant realistic flying tiger?
Yeah, giant realistic flying tiger that farts rainbows. Any argument you have against that show is invalid now.
Exactly. Did you see the one where they thought she ran away?
Yeah.
Most recent one? Oh, my gosh. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, you should probably explain the reason why.
All right, so yeah, there hasn't been a new episode for the past 2 weeks. So yeah, we definitely need an explanation on that. So 2 weeks ago,
it's all my fault. No.
Yes, it is.
I guess it could be.
No, it absolutely is your fault.
Oh, okay. I guess we'll get to that.
Dumbass. All right, so 2 weeks ago, like, neither one of us was feeling that great. There's like that little flu or cold or whatever that's going around. Both of us caught it, and so we were just like, you know what, man, neither one of us is at 100%. We're both going to sound like shit, and nobody wants to hear, yeah, so Bruce, I went to the park this weekend, and oh god, I shit my pants. Like, look, I almost shit my pants once on this fucking podcast. I don't want to do that again.
I don't know, that might be a niche market. People shitting themselves on podcasts.
Hey, look, dude, if we get 150 listens on this podcast alone, I will shit my pants live on the next podcast. Okay?
Oh, man.
That is a promise.
Now I'm so glad I don't have to be in the same room as you.
I'm just glad you don't have to be my pair of pants.
Yes. That too.
Yeah.
Capitalize that.
Yeah, so 2 weeks ago, neither one of us was feeling that good, so we both had that little bug that was going around and what have you.
Fucking bug.
And then this past week, my computer had actually fucked up on me, like my home computer.
Your computer caught the bug.
Yeah, apparently it caught a bug, and I was just like, well, what the fuck is going on? Because it was a thing where I would have to log into, try and log into Windows and whatnot, and it would just say, login server could not complete login duties or something like that. And I'm just laughing, going, it said duties. So, as soon as I was done giggling about it, I was like, all right, fucking restart it. Let's see what that does. Maybe that'll help or something like that. Fucking doesn't help, and I'm just like, oh, motherfucker. So I can't log into fucking Windows. And yeah, I don't have like another profile I can log into. It's just this one profile. So I'm just like, oh motherfucker, I'm gonna have to take this to somebody to get it fixed, and it's gonna cost money, and I don't want to fucking do that, and I'm just lazy. So,
what version of Windows is it? Like 7, 8?
Windows. I want to say it's Windows 7 Vista, I think.
Oh, Vista.
I think so. I'm not entirely 100% sure, but again, I'm too lazy to fucking look. But
that sucks, though.
But yeah, I think it's like Windows 7 something. I forget what the hell it is, but regardless. So one day this past week, I think it was like Wednesday, I had the day off from my other job, and I was just like, you know what, I'm going to see if I can fix this myself. Which usually when I say that means usually I'm beating the shit out of something with a hammer.
Or it means, what takes a half an hour or 45 minutes for professionals will take you about 5 hours to accomplish.
Yeah. Keep rubbing that in, dude. At least I can do it myself. Eventually.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. If I were to do, I could maybe pull it off, but I'm sure it would take me just as long, if not longer.
You said pull it off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I looked online because I was like, this has got to be a fucking common problem or something, man. Like, this has got to be an easy fix. So, pretty much what ended up happening was, like I can't even describe what I had to do to, like, fix it up. I had to, like, take some registry code. At the end of it was, like, this .bak, and I know this doesn't sound interesting at all. But I move one thing to another line, exactly. Don't make me get the hammer.
I took the BAK file and I...
So then I was busy fucking Bruce's mother.
When I got done with the BAK file and Bruce's mother. Oh, God, that's terrible.
So after I came all over her ass.
Oh, sir.
Too soon?
Oh, geez. Yeah. Too soon. Wow. I'm going to go cry in a corner, Sarah.
So am I.
Oh, jeez.
So am I, man. Like, I forget it. If there was like a porno between me and your mom, it would essentially look like you ever see like a horror movie?
No. We're already done here.
I'm just saying. It would look like
Don't need to.
There's like those horror movies where the person's like trying to crawl out of a doorway and you see those eyes in the closet or something like that.
I'm finding my bullets. I'm loading the gun.
Oh God, no, not again. Bruce, where are you going?
Everybody, goodbye.
Bruce, where are you going? Come back.
No, that's entertainment. Some chick actually did that. This chick, Christine Chubbuck, actually blew her brains out live on the news.
Really?
Back in the 70s.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Huh? There's got to be video of it somewhere, right?
No, they burned the footage. Similar
Really?
to the whole Brandon Lee situation.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, Brendan Lee was for a movie, though. She did it live on the news.
Well, yeah, that's true. And it's not like he was committing suicide. That was an accident.
Yeah.
Some stupid fuck.
Dumbass prop guy. You're
Yeah.
fired. Literally.
Seriously, I'm sure it was really hard for him to get work after that.
Yeah.
Weren't you the prop guy on The Crow? Yeah. Didn't he die as a... Yes.
Yeah, didn't he die on your watch?
Aren't you directly responsible for that? Yes.
Like, look, I would be like, well, good news, actually. We're going to hire you as Michael Bay's assistant. Why don't you take a shot at that, Chief?
We're going to put you in charge of explosions and really hope that you blow yourself up.
Yeah. And here's the thing about Mr. Bay. He loves to really get in on the action. Put a few around his chair, if you know what I mean. You know, he wants to be fully enveloped in the production.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so... Anyways, so the computer problem, I got that fixed finally, so... It's a matter of changing over some computer code and me looking at the directions like it was teaching me quantum fucking physics. Seriously, it was just me, like, glass-eyed and fucking drool coming out of my mouth going, huh? It's like, click on the Windows icon. Where the fuck is that? I don't see any windows other than on my wall. I'm lost.
Move your mouse to the Windows icon. What's a mouse?
If you cannot follow directions 1 and 2, please get adult supervision.
You need an adult.
Oh God, no, not again.
Andy, what are you doing? Fixing the computer. Oh God, no.
Just see this house on the news just blows up. It's like, I'm just trying to fix the damn thing.
We're coming live today from Rhode Island, where a man has accidentally blown himself up because he tried to fix his computer.
Yeah. But and it kind of reminded me, like, when I was at Riv, like, the first computer I got when I arrived at Riv was, like, this big fucking Dell desktop computer. It was supposed to be for, like, video editing, even though fucking there was no video editing courses, really, at Riv. I know.
Really? There's, like, what, one or two?
Yeah, and my computer then put those to fucking shame. But I think it was, like, probably a month and a half after I got the computer, fucking motherboard shit the bed.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like, oh, way to go, Dell. Quality fucking product.
Dude, you're getting a Dell.
Dude, you're getting a Dell. Well, what the hell did I do to piss you off? Like, have I been that bad, man? Didn't I help you out?
Dude, I'm sorry. But you're getting a Dell.
A Dell is pretty much like the leap pad of fucking PCs. It's like one of those like little computers for fucking 3-year-olds.
Like a
This
step
is
above
the
a
color.
VTech.
Yeah.
Once you've graduated from preschool, you can have a Dell.
Exactly. And if you're
But
good,
seriously, like, I remember, like, if you opened it up, it had, like, these, like, plastic things, and it was, like, really obvious how to put shit in and everything. Like, that was actually kind of cool about it, but it really was for, like, 3-year-olds in that sense. It's like, this goes here, you moron.
Yeah.
That goes there, you know? But if it only worked.
Now look, if you take care of this PC, maybe we'll talk about an upgrade to an Etch-a-Sketch. Oh, goody. Oh, goody, goody, goody.
Baby's first Dell.
Yeah.
This is a big moment. Get the camera, get the camera.
And that's pretty much what my grandpa did when my ex-brother was 2 years old. He got the family a fucking Commodore computer. He's like, they're gonna need to know this. And my mom and dad are like, fucking really? Like, we have one child. He's 2. Like, he barely knows how to shit his pants right. And you want us to teach him fucking computer shit?
Oh my god, that's funny as hell.
I know, he's
Who tries to teach a 2-year-old computers?
I don't fucking know, man. I really don't know anymore. Like,
You got to tell the stud finder story, because I don't think you've ever told that on the podcast. And that's a great one, because that perfectly illustrates, in my opinion, your grandfather. I mean,
Wait.
it really does. It pretty much sums it up.
if it's the one that I'm thinking of, it's all right. So, this is going back a couple of years. We would come in the house, and there was like this really high pitched like beep coming like throughout the house. We had no idea what the fuck it was. Tried looking for it, couldn't fucking find whatever it was. And eventually, like, my grandpa, like, you know, was digging through his desk, and he pulls out his stud finder. Like a fucking, like, one of those things you put it on the wall just to find a stud in the wall so you can hang, like, a picture or something like that, which I don't know why the fuck he needed that. But, hey, it's technology, I need it. Okay. Okay.
Let me show a 2-year-old how to use this.
Yeah. So, so he figured it out. Eventually, it was his fucking stud finder. We're just like, why the fuck do you need that? Dude, I used to do shit to fuck around with him, too, man. Like, he used to spend pretty much all day on his computer. Like, he would wake up, make breakfast, go downstairs on the computer, spend the next, I don't know how much time on there, get upstairs, go make lunch and whatnot, back downstairs to the computer until dinner time, go back, eat dinner, go back downstairs, go to the computer, and eventually go back upstairs and go to sleep.
Oh, man.
That was his routine.
Jeez.
So I looked at my brother Ben one day. I was just like, dude, let's fuck with him. He's like, what? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So I took the main power cord out of the back of his tower. I pulled it out so that it wouldn't power up, but it looked like it was still plugged in. He comes downstairs to power on the computer. He's pushing the button. Nothing's happening. He's like, hey, what the hell is this bullshit? He's pushing the button. He's looking around everywhere, making sure shit's plugged in. He eventually figured it out after like a half hour.
Oh, man. Oh, jeez. But no, I remember you saying that you hid the stud finder on him, too, because he kept fucking with it and it was pissing you off.
Oh, yeah.
So you, like, hid it on him or something.
Yeah.
Because he was like, I gotta do some tests on this thing. And you're like, no, you don't.
I was like, why
For the
do you,
love of God, stop.
why do you have a map of the house? You have to mark where every fucking stud is. Like, there's no
Doing
test.
some fucking cartography, making a map,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
laying the whole thing out. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm making a 3D scale model of this house. I need to know where the studs are.
You know those Puzz 3Ds? I'm making a life-size one. We already have a house.
Yeah, I gotta find all the studs. Well, Ben's room's right there, so we can skip over mine.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I loved fucking with him, though. That was so much fun.
Oh, man. Terrible but funny.
It's terrible but funny, but you know what, man? Fucking, holy Christ, dude. He used to stink up the fucking house, too, man. Like, he would buy that, you ever, like, walk through the supermarket, you see that, like, Irish steel-cut oatmeal?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it would come in, like, a metal can, something like that, right?
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Dude, that was his breakfast for every year that he had fucking lived here. And,
Jeez.
dude, it smelled like somebody, like, took baby shit, put it in the microwave, heated it up, threw up on it, shit on it, and then mixed it up and put it back in the microwave. And then just decided, oh, this will be great. Throws it against the wall. Hey, dude, seriously, it stunk to high fucking hell, man.
Oh, man. That's awful.
It is, man.
That is so terrible.
If you, anybody listening to this, if you don't think that smells awful, A, get your fucking nose checked, and fucking B, I dare you, make it.
I've got to say, I've never cooked it, so I don't really know what it smells like. I don't know how awful it is.
Fucking don't.
Speaking of smelling awful, I have a story in
God.
terms of beer dumping.
I thought you were going to say, I have a story in the midst of shitting my pants.
No, sadly, not that entertaining. Much more disappointing.
I pooped in my beer.
So I got this brew pot for my birthday, and unbeknownst to me, it was missing an O-ring. So I put it together, and I tested it, to make sure it wasn't leaking, and it turns out it was leaking. So I was like, all right, fuck. So eventually I tried a few other things. It was still leaking. So I was like, all right, fuck, I'm going to have to buy some sort of hardware, like a washer or something for this. So I go out, buy a few different kinds of O-rings, and this giant fucking washer that I thought was rated for temperature. And the O-rings didn't work, so I was like, all right, fuck those, put them aside. Put on the giant fucking washer thing, and it didn't leak. So I was like, all right, fucking A. So,
Bruce, I don't mean
I
don't mean to interrupt your story, but I want you to realize you just said your O-ring was leaking.
Oh, yeah, I did. It was definitely leaking.
You have a leaky asshole. Anyways, continue your story about your O-ring.
So my O-ring was leaking, but the washer did not leak. That kept my O-ring nice and dry.
Well, you're just reading it like a kid's story. It's like, and then Bruce's O-ring was burning.
Funny you mention that, because that's what happened to the washer.
Bruce wondered what that's...
What?
Bruce wondered what that smell was and realized his O-ring was on fire. The smell of his O-ring was getting to him, and he ran outside to throw up. His girlfriend Liz tried to comfort him and said, "What's wrong, sweetheart?" He says, "My O-ring is on fire."
Damn woman. Can't you see?
Did you not see me trying to run out of here? I saw you walking kind of funny. I know I was trying to run, but my O-ring is melting. By the way, it's your turn to do laundry. just throwing your boxers and whatnot in the wash like fucking O-ring piece of shit.
There's a melted hole.
Anyway, I'm sorry. As you were saying.
So anyway, I'm bringing it up to temperature, like which is supposed to be like 150 degrees or so, and I'm starting to smell burning rubber, and I'm like, oh fuck. So I'm like, I imagine this is what it smelled like when Andy was changing his oil, and so I was, continuing to, mash or whatever, and I was thinking, maybe it'll be okay, maybe it won't smell in the beer, but I'm standing over it and like trying to smell just the beer itself, the wort really, and it does kind of smell like rubber, and I'm like, fuck. So ultimately I was like, well, rubber's toxic. If burning rubber's toxic, so you can't really drink it. You're probably not really supposed to inhale it. So ultimately I was like, well, I'm just going to have to, let this thing cool down and dump the whole thing. So that's ultimately what I did, because I didn't want to have it, be toxic or something. So this is the first batch I've ever had to dump.
Yeah.
So I was
kind of surprised you didn't pull the move like, hey, Andy, look what I got.
I'm not going to kill you, sir. Jeez, that would be the cruelest prank ever.
Like,
you're dead.
like, kind of tastes like fucking tires.
Yeah,
this is called the
O-ring.
It tastes like melting O-ring.
Funny you mentioned that. I pooped in it.
Oh man.
So yeah, my dumbass used a washer not rated for temperature, ultimately, and burned the fucking washer.
Well, that wasn't too smart, was it?
No.
What have you learned?
Not to do that.
No. The answer is not a fucking thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to continue to be as stupid as I can be until nature decides to kill me off.
O-rings easily catch fire. More easily than you might imagine.
Note to self, do not mess with these washers anymore. Stick to the ones that wash clothes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Oh, man. So, fucking A, man. There's just so much we have to talk about today, man.
I know, there's a long list here.
Yeah, man, like, fucking... I don't even know where to go right now. It's just too much.
I can tell you about my mouse pad.
Did you burn that?
Dude, it's...
Did you burn that too?
No, I didn't burn that. So I accidentally burned my mouse pad. What is with you and burning things? Stop using fire.
You're fucking retarded.
But no, my mouse pad is really tying the desk together.
Oh, it's one of those rug mouse pads?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, man, I remember having one of those.
It's awesome. I don't even need a mouse pad because I have an optical mouse, but fuck it, I'm using
Still,
one.
man.
Who gives a shit? I'm using it.
Yeah, and Lebowski peed on it.
Lebowski didn't pee on it. Who peed on it?
Bruce, are you forgetting the Chinaman is not the issue here?
By the way, Chinaman is not the preferred nomenclature.
Asian American.
I also have the toe. Severed toe.
You have a toe?
Yep, and it also came with a Lebowski Urban Achiever certificate and a book called Information Man.
Oh, you got one
and
of
a
those
mug
like,
that says "I'm staying and enjoying my coffee."
oh, you got one of those like Big Lebowski like kits that they sell like Barnes and Noble. Something
Yeah,
like
yeah, Liz got it for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's fucking sweet.
It's just a toe sitting on your desk.
Pretty much, yeah.
And like I've been to your Zen Den, man. Like there's music around there. There's like clocks and like a bunch of like chairs and shit in there. Then there's your computer.
Yeah.
You got that little like Zen sand garden and whatnot. And then there's just a fucking toe on there.
It's actually changed a lot. Like the sand garden's gone, the clock's gone. There's like pictures up of like, yeah. Well, the clock fell. The sand garden I just put away.
The clock fell and I melted that.
It burned.
I tried making time beer and that didn't work.
But
Zing.
So the clock was replaced by a wall of professional wrestling signatures,
Nice.
and the sand was replaced by a stack of shit that I need to deal with. Various papers and speakers and all kinds of things.
Oh, all right. I was thinking there was quite literally a stack of shit on your desk.
No.
You tell me you burn your O-ring, and you got to clarify that.
It's distinctly possible, yeah. When you're burning your O-ring, there could be a stack of shit on your desk.
Well, there would be theoretically.
These things do
yes.
happen.
Yes, quite literally, yes. So you need
Why?
you need to clarify this shit for me, sir.
Funny enough, by the way, the beer that I was brewing that got dumped was a brown ale. I was like, wow, this brown ale smells rather brown. Not the good kind of brown. I mean, like, the ass kind of brown. Like, the dumpy ass kind of brown. Like, the dumpy ass not showered in a week brown. And then I passed out.
And then my apartment caught on fire. And then my O-ring burned my cat.
Oh, jeez.
I can just picture that conversation between you and Liz, like, Liz, my O-ring is burning. Well, get the cat outside. What the fuck did you say? I said my O-ring is burning. Get the fucking cat outside. I don't want you to kill him. I didn't say the cat was on fire. I said my O-ring is burning. Yeah, onion rings sound pretty good tonight. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So, really quick, man, the fucking wiffle ball season finally ended about a week ago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I read online that Nick was hurt and couldn't play the last game.
He ended up playing the last game, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he was like, you know what, man, I'm just going to suck it up. If something happens, fuck it. Who cares?
What happened to him? How did he get hurt?
He was making, I think it was like a diving play for a ball at third the week prior. And he did something, he like twisted up his ankle or something like that, and then he kind of landed funny, kind of bruised his ribs. So he
the ribs?
Yeah, they didn't break this time. It was
Jesus.
just kind of like bruised the area, you know.
Well, yeah, but still, again the ribs?
Yeah, second year in a row.
Jeez. Dude's gonna have no rib cage by the time he's like, I don't know,
Oh yeah,
40.
yeah. Oh yeah. He's not gonna have anything.
Either that or he'll become like a cyborg or Terminator kind of thing.
Yeah.
He'll have, like, metal.
Or he'll just, like some of those people that are like really, really sensitive. They have like that chest protector. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He'll probably have one of those next year.
Like a turtle shell?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles play wiffle ball.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Wiffle Ball. Teenage Mutant Ninja Wiffle Ball. Catcher's in a half shell.
He's also a pitcher.
Well, I know he's a pitcher.
But thank you for killing that.
Isn't everybody in the league a pitcher, kind of?
In a sense, yes.
Yeah, everybody's kind of everything in the league.
You killed the fucking joke, though, so, good job.
Kill you.
Kill you? What does that mean?
Fine, I'll set your O-ring on fire from a distance.
You wouldn't.
That's true. I wouldn't go anywhere near your O-ring.
Besides, remember what happened the last time my O-ring was burning and you were around?
No, I don't.
Oh, that's right, you weren't there, but Lebowski remembers.
No wonder why he still has that frightened look on his face.
Yeah, whenever he sees me, he's just like, oh shit, not again. Fuck this.
No. He does the Vader now.
No.
Me.
He's like, Liz, you seen the cat anywhere? Never mind, I hear him.
Found him.
Yeah, you like it when I pet your head, don't you? Yeah, so we there was one player though, man. He is such a fucking dick. Like, holy Christ, dude.
Uh-oh.
Here's the thing. He not only would we play wiffle ball with him, but he also works with us over at the fucking creamery. And he's like one of those guys. He's been there for like 6 fucking years. And just has this fucking sense of entitlement about him. And I'm just like, look, dude, I could give 2 flying fucks how long you've been here. But like, I talked to
You work in the creamery.
Yeah, like you're not exactly a multi-billionaire here, sir. Okay, you are not Batman. Okay?
You didn't really hit it out of the park on this one, sir.
Me?
No, him.
Oh, yeah, I'll say him too. Yeah.
Because I mean, it's sort of like a part-time thing for you. You got your radio station gig. That's your main.
Like me, I'm doing that for fucking gas money. That's pretty much it.
Right. It's supplemental.
Yeah, and if I make a couple bucks over that, hey, you know what? No problem. There's like $5 I can go to Walmart for a fucking DVD or something. I don't know.
Right.
Maybe get candy or something. I don't know.
You gotta get candy.
I'm gonna get candy. Pretzels. But yeah, like he basically like talks down to everybody, and is just such a fucking dick that like I even asked like 2 of the other guys I work with at the creamery. I was just like, hey guys, let me ask you something. Does he do this to you as well? Like, you know, talks down to you and just is just overall a fucking dick. They're like,
is he always this phallic-like?
Is his
Do you mean in
burning?
appearance or in behavior? Yes.
Yeah, both. But yeah, so I asked him, I said, you know, is he always a dick like this? And they're like, yeah. I was like, why the fuck do we let him play wiffle ball with us if he's going to be a fucking dick? And they're like, well, what the hell? You know, this is outside
Because there's
of
the chance that he could get severely injured.
That too. That too. So, but yeah, man, like I forgot where I was going with this, but he was in the running for the MVP award.
Mm-hmm.
And, he ended up not winning. He came in 3rd, thankfully. So last year was a pretty close vote as far as like MVP goes. Like I lost it to Nick by 2 votes. Wow. And I was like, oh fuck, man. This year I beat Nick by 1 vote. So I am the MVP of the year.
Nice, congrats.
So I'm the MVP. I'm the
much closer this year, though.
Much closer this year, and I also won the 2nd consecutive Silver Slugger award.
Nice.
So thank you. Hold your applause.
How long have you been playing in Tenda?
2 years.
Nice.
Yeah. But
taking it by storm, sir. Taking it by storm.
Exactly, man. Got to take it by storm. But yeah,
you're like the Mick Foley of fucking wiffle ball.
Not really.
Not really.
Not really.
It's not like you're putting people through tables in the outfield or something.
I would love to, believe me, especially this one fucking guy. See,
that'd be awesome, actually.
Dude, he got fucking pissed off at me at the last game that he played because we played 2 games to end the year. He could only play in the first game because he had to go to work during the second one. So we're just like, all right, whatever. So he ended up getting pissed because, you know, I'm over at like second base. My friend Chris is on second base, like he's one of the runners. You know, I'm shooting the shit with him, just kind of cracking jokes with him and whatnot. It was kind of funny. Mm-hmm. That guy strikes out to end the inning, and he's walking into the field. He's walking by me. He's like, "You really love talking while people are batting, don't you?" I was like, "Yep." So anytime anybody was talking during somebody else's at bat, I was like, "Hey guys, can't talk while somebody's at bat. That's bad. No, shut your fucking mouth." And he just kind of gave me this death look, and it's like, dude, shut the fuck up, okay? We're playing wiffle ball here. We're not playing for fucking money, okay? We're playing because we're a bunch of fucking idiots that have nothing better to do on a Saturday.
It's something fun to do, and you know what? You know what his problem is he just can't dish it out himself. So he'd rather no one dish it out because he can't take it.
Yeah,
and he can't give it back.
He's a bitch. He's a bitch. Pure and simple. Yeah. He's a bitch. So
in your description, I would agree. Having not met the guy, I can't really make a fair judgment. But
yeah. So, but he's. Here's the thing. He kind of got his comeuppance at the creamery the other day. So one of the managers like comes to me and says, "Hey, I got to tell you, this guy is going to be working as a waiter. He's going to be kind of out of his element a little bit." I was like, "Oh, this is going to be great." She's like, "Yeah, the only reason I'm telling you is because one of the first times I worked with you, you'd talked to me about this guy and said, look, he really loves to talk down to people. So she's like, I just wanted to tell you that, maybe put a smile on your face. I was like, oh, fucking thank you. So it's me and this guy Carlos working the grill. And Carlos is a cool motherfucker. He's just like, look, I got one rule. He's like, do what you got to do. He's like, just, get your work done. I don't give a damn what the hell you do back here. Mm-hmm. He's like, he's like, I can handle like all the big stuff and whatnot. He's like, but if I need your help, snap right to it. Just give me a hand with it. I was like, not a problem. He's like, other than that, get your shit done. He's like, if you get all your shit done and get out of here early, go for it. He's like, I'm not gonna hold you back. Nice. So part of the job was cleaning the grill, which they're like, well, normally when I work with this fucking jerk off, he's like, well, you got to get it done at like 7:30. I'm like, well, I'm leaving at fucking 8 here, asshole. So, like, I start, like, I get all my shit done, except for that at about 6. Like, it was like maybe 5:45, I get that all done. So I start cleaning out the grill and whatnot, and fuck it, we're not busy anyways. Like, the only orders we're getting in are, like, 2 hot dogs, a burger, side order of french fries. Those are on, like, separate checks. Easy enough to fucking make. One person, 2 people don't need to fucking do that. Mm-hmm. So I start cleaning the grill, and this fucking asshole pulls the fucking move where he's, like, far enough away from me that he thinks I can't fucking hear him. But he's talking to a friend of his, and he speaks loud enough so he thinks I can hear him. You know what I'm talking about?
I think
like
so.
He wants to insult me, but he wants to, like, think that I'm not able to hear him, in a sense.
Okay.
You're just like, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
I'm just rolling with it, sir.
Day
I'm
by
just
day.
rolling with the O-ring on fire.
Yeah, but he's like...
So like, he wants you to hear him, but doesn't?
I'm guessing that's his move. Like, he wants to make an example of me, but he doesn't want to, like, start throwing fucking flags up and whatnot. Just going, look what he's doing! Look what he's doing! He makes like that snide comment to one of his friends there, which that's another thing, man. He's unless you're in like his little circle group of friends, he fucking insults the shit out of you. Like, he makes you feel as worthless as fucking possible. Which, I mean, the kid's like a part-time manager too, which I'm just like, I'm sorry, man, that's not good leadership.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
So he makes the comment, he's like, wait, he's cleaning the grill already? It's not even 6! So the guy that I'm working with, Carlos, hears that. And he's like, hey, I told him to do it. Shut up. I was just like,
nice.
Oh, Carlos, you're the fucking man. So the fucking jerk off like makes his way over to Carlos. He's like, he starts whispering something to him. I can't fucking hear him. Carlos takes his fucking hat off, slams it down on the counter. He's like, look, if you want to go at it, man, we'll go at it. Let's go right now.
Oh.
I'm just like, and I'm like, this is a fucking guy, like, you would rape his mother in front of him and he would not get pissed off. Like, you cannot piss this kid off in any way, shape, or form. Because, like, every time you see him, he's just like, smiles all the time, man, smiles all the time. And, you talk to him about soccer, you can talk to him pretty much about anything. And he just fucking rolls with it. But, I mean, when I saw him getting pissed off about that, I was just like, dude, what the fuck brought this on?
No kidding. Like, what the hell did he say?
I don't know, man, but I was just like, dude, you okay? What the fuck was that about? And he's like, I fucking hate people like that. I was like, what do you mean people like that? And I forget his exact phrasing of it, but he's like, I just hate fucking people on a fucking power trip like that, man. He's such a fucking dick.
Has Carlos been there longer than this other guy?
No. I want to say Carlos has been there for probably about 3 years, I think.
But he's a manager of sorts, this Carlos?
No.
Like, he's higher on the chain, or no?
No, he's not higher on the chain. He's just there working the grill, that's it.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, like, but yeah, I asked him, I was like, dude, what the fuck was that all about? And he pretty much told me, he's like, look, I hate people on a fucking power trip. That's not fucking cool for him to make comments like that when he has no fucking business making them, while you're doing what I asked you.
Yeah, no kidding.
He's like, as far as I'm concerned, his job's out there. Your job is back here. My job is back here. He's like, he's like, I don't want to pull rank. He's like, I've been here longer, so I'd like to think that I'm a little bit more in control of the grill. I was like, dude, go for it. Believe me, I'm not. I have no rank to pull, and as far as I'm concerned, you're the fucking boss back here. Mm-hmm. He's like, well, it's good to think that. So,
there's always going to be at least one person in any given job that sucks.
Yeah, that's always,
or just who rubs you the wrong way.
Yeah, that's the fucking ass munch. You know?
Yeah.
But like,
it happens.
Yeah, but I mean, it's also one of those things like, dude, I was ready to fucking go at it with this fucking guy. Like, I'm pretty much at the point, like, I don't care about this part-time job anymore. Like, if I lost it, what the fuck ever. But I'm not gonna put up. You
could probably find something else. I mean.
Yeah, I could probably find something else part-time. But I mean, I'm not gonna put up with some fucking kid's bullshit just because he wants to pull rank and prove to everybody, oh, I deserve to be a manager because I'm the best ever. It's like, you know what, dude? You're a fucking douche.
I am the king of all dairy.
I am the king of O-rings.
Bow to my yogurty cock.
Bow to my burning sensation.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, like, every fucking time I work with this kid, he loves talking down to me like I'm a fucking child. And it's like, dude, knock it off.
How old is he? Is he older than you?
No, he's younger than me.
He's young.
Yeah, he's younger than me, but he's been there for like 6 years. I'm like, dude, I just want to tell him, like, look, dude, this may be your fucking career. This isn't mine. This is not my top job. This is not my top priority in life to be a fucking a line cook in a Newport creamery. Okay, in some backward ass fucking town in Rhode Island. Okay, that is not my fucking dream goal. Maybe it's yours. It's not mine.
When I'm going to sleep, I don't have visions of creamery in my head.
Exactly. Like, dude, I just want to look at him like, dude, you are the SpongeBob of Newport Creamery. Like, that's pretty much it.
Dairy.
Exactly. Like I think he's a little. I think he may be a little retarded.
SpongeBob douchebag. Sponge douche bag pants.
But yeah, man. Like, so it'll be interesting when I go there tomorrow to see if like the managers like say anything to me like, hey, is there an issue going on here? I'm just gonna be like, we don't have enough time in the fucking day to talk about this. But
oh, man. Fucking ass clown.
Yeah, seriously, man.
Seriously, dude.
Seriously, like, I'm like, and it sucks because like generally I'm kind of a happy person, but yeah,
you're not usually pissed off, you know.
Not usually.
It takes a lot to get you mad.
It takes a lot to piss me off, but when I'm pissed off, man, it's like, holy shit, watch the fuck out. But I mean, it's also like, you've really got to do something to piss me off.
Yeah, that's very true.
You know, but you know, if the managers have an issue with it, like, I'm gonna tell them, like, look, I don't want to fucking work with this guy anymore. Here's why. You know, talks down to me, just pretty much belittles me, has fucking issues with how I work with, you know, taking orders from another coworker. You know, and I'm like, look, if you want to, talk to him. I was following his orders. It's like, Carlos, what do you need? Oh, can you do this, this, and this? No problem, man. All right, Carlos, this is all set. Do you need me to leave, man? Do you want me to stick around? He's like, oh, just take care of this, this, and this. You'll be ready to go. Perfect. See ya. But like,
is there somewhere else they could put you, or
not really? Because I mean, that was the job I was hired for.
Yeah.
But I'm just,
that's kind of a problem.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna tell him, like, look, I can't fucking work with this guy. You know, I really can't. You know, it's.
You should make him clean the toilets permanently.
I should make him clean my O-ring.
After I've burned it.
Somebody get me some chicken wings. Oh, I'm sorry. We're talking about different O-rings, aren't we?
Someone fetch the ghost peppers.
But yeah, it's like, I'm sure you've had like a douchebag like that in the office, right?
Oh yeah.
So what did you do about it?
Well, I remember one particular douchebag that I had when I was working in the deli department who, I'll give him a different name. We'll call him Rich. And I don't know, he would just kind of always kind of rub me wrong. And he kind of would, he thought it was joking around to push you, like, lightly. And so I'd kind of, like, be working on something or be in the back, and he'd just kind of come over and shove me a little bit. And I'd be like, whatever, fucking douchebag. And, like, I don't know, for some reason he thought that was funny. And so that eventually escalated to him, like, punching me in the shoulder in front of a customer. So after that happened, I just kind of, like, shoved him back and kind of knocked him over. And, yeah, we both got a stern talking to, and it ended up that he got transferred to another store. So
you're saying I should push him on his ass?
I'm saying you should push him on his ass, preferably into something very hot, so that he burns his O-ring.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying you should do.
See, I like this, man. This is like therapy.
You could defenestrate him.
What?
Throw him out of a window.
Oh. Stop using big words.
I just like defenestration. It's a funny word.
Yeah. But,
my O-ring!
yeah, it's... But there have been so many times I've, like, just wanted to walk in there and just fucking choke this guy. Yeah. And
yeah, it kind of depends. I mean, what would I do now? Like, I have someone that I work with now that I'm not particularly fond of, but you just kind of deal with it because you know, that's my gig right now. It's sort of like I know you have people probably anywhere you work. There are people that you don't like for whatever reason, or they just rub you wrong.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you just have to deal with it because, I mean, if that's what you want to do, you know, if that's your gig, that's what you just have to put up with it. Otherwise, you know, find another job, find another gig.
Yeah.
Which is easier said than done.
Well, yeah. Thanks, Obama.
I think I read something the other day that said that, like, more jobs were created, but despite that, unemployment has risen still, which is kind of strange.
Yeah, because nobody wants to fucking work.
Yeah, pretty well.
Like,
why would you if you can get benefit? Well, although now the length of the, you can continue your benefits longer. I forget what it's called. Renew them, I guess. You can't really have them for as long of a period now as you could before.
Yeah, I don't even know anymore. What fucking. It's like
I was on unemployment a long time ago. Like when I hurt my knee.
Yeah,
I don't know if you remember that.
I vaguely remember that, but I mean that's a little bit different than, like, you were hurt, couldn't really work, so I mean you had that to fall back on, which is a nice thing to have.
Well, yeah, but that was a full year, and I don't think I could do that now. Like, if I had to, for whatever reason, go on unemployment now, I don't think I could do it for that long. I mean, I was lucky that they had so many extensions then because I was hurt for so long and couldn't do anything for such a long period of time, but at the same time, like, if that happened to me now, I know they don't have as many extensions. There's no such thing really as people having unemployment for like a year, 2 years, things like that, like there were when I had it. I mean, I don't know, they've really shortened it, so it's kind of not something you can really fall back on anymore, it seems.
Yeah, like I'll be honest, man, I've never been on fucking disability or fucking excuse me, or unemployment or anything like that. Like, there was that, remember I had that job at the hotel in Connecticut, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it was pretty much like, it wasn't like a set number of hours in a week. It was just like, okay, if we need you, we put you on the schedule for that many hours, blah, 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 blah. If we don't need you, you don't get any hours for the week. Like, well, that would be great if I was making salary, but okay.
Yeah, really.
But, the other side of the coin was I still had full-time benefits because, technically I was a full-time employee. They just didn't have the hours for me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there would be, like, during the summer, I would get maybe, like, 6 hours the entire summer if I was lucky.
Jeez.
Yeah. So the manager was like, oh, you could go... Oh, I forgot he had a Jamaican accent. He was like, well, Andrew, if you need to, man, you can, go on unemployment. And I was like, dude, I don't fucking know, because, like, I wasn't really educated about unemployment. I wasn't like, I don't know, do I have to pay, like, extra taxes about that, or what's the fucking deal? I have no fucking idea. And he's like, well, Andrew, I'm just saying, man, it's an option.
So stereotypical, man.
Well,
So stereotypical.
dude, seriously, like this guy was so fucking chill too. Like, again, he's another one of those guys. Like, you could fuck his mother right in front of him, and he would just be like, "Oh, that's nice. You're giving him a good time at least."
What's your obsession with fucking people's mothers today? That's like the third reference to that.
I know, but isn't that like the scenario where you would fucking murder somebody? Like,
Isn't that like Oedipus syndrome?
I don't know. Is it?
You ever heard of that? Yeah, I think I remember hearing about that.
Okay, fine. So you could fuck his dad in front of him.
Oh no, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's, I don't know.
Anyway,
I think I'm getting confused. If you know, you can always write into us at, what's the email address, Andy?
STS_radio@yahoo.com.
That's right.
Thank you for being so professional as to remember that, Bruce.
Hey, you know?
You have a notebook and a pen. Use it. Use it!
I forgot how to write.
Really?
No. No, but it doesn't change the fact that I can't read my own writing. So sometimes I look at it, I look at my notes, I'm like, butt dump? Oh, beer dump, not butt dump.
Oh yeah, it's like the one of the guys at the radio station. Like he looks at my handwriting. He's like, Jesus Christ. He's like, how many ransom notes have you written in your life? I was like, well, none. He's like, well, by the looks of it, you've gotten a lot of practice. I was like, well, fucking thanks.
I think we both just write quickly.
That's the thing, man. Like,
I don't have time for this shit. I gotta write and get on to doing the shit that I'm, writing down.
Yeah, like if you were to look at my handwriting, you would just be like, well, what the fuck? How the hell do you write hieroglyphics with a fucking marker in like 2 minutes? I'm just
I
like,
don't know. I've seen your talents with a marker actually when applied to a calendar.
Oh yeah. For those that don't know, I think it was a year ago. I had to house sit for you and watch Lebowski, and you had this calendar of cats on there. And one day I just got so fucking bored, I just started drawing on all of them. Like one of them, I turned
like Ninja Turtles and Bowski shit. And...
Yeah, one of them was like fucking Ninja Turtles. Another one, I turned them into like characters from The Big Lebowski. The next one was like, there's a Paul Stanley cat and there's a Gene Simmons cat. I just remember you getting back. You were just like, "What the hell, man? Really?" I was like, I got bored one day. I didn't think
what the whoop-de goddamn to do?
Whoop-de goddamn to do.
Oh man.
Fucking A, man. Of course, I tried to, house it for you this year, and then, Lebowski's just like, "You will not breathe in this house." I'm like, "Ugh!"
Yeah. It's too bad, man, because like you and actually Liz's parents came over last night, and her dad is very allergic to cats, and he was having trouble last night too, which sucks because we just cleaned up too. Like I just vacuumed earlier that day, and no matter what we do, it seems like it still gets to people really bad.
Yeah, well, here's kind of the thing, though. Like, I have 2 cats, but they're both short-hair cats. No fucking problems at all. Maybe like a sneeze here, cough there, or whatever have you. Mm-hmm. Fucking long-hair cats, holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
They really fucking get to me. Like, with my ex, like, she had a short-hair cat and a long-hair cat. And everything was fine, hanging out with the short-haired cat and whatever. Very skittish cat. Fucking fucks off. The fluffy cat came around, fucking couldn't breathe. So, whatever.
I think it also has to do with... I think the reason you could stay before but couldn't this other time is because he was much smaller the year before. He was still just a kitten.
Yeah, he was still just a kitten, didn't have long hair. So, occasionally, like, okay, I'd be like, okay, I can't really breathe. Okay, there we go, good to go.
Yeah, but then once he got big, now he's like 16 pounds,
Yeah, now he's just like...
16 pounds of fur.
Yeah, now he's just a 16-pound ball of fur and death.
For you, anyway.
Yeah.
And, was his dad.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody knew he was going to be like a long hair, like, fluff ball when he grew up, right?
He was described as a domestic medium hair, but we've since looked into it, and he seems like he's more like at least part Maine Coon, because his hair is, kind of long and...
Maine what?
And he's big. A Maine Coon.
You racist.
That's what they're called, sir.
Racist.
And they're notoriously big cats, and they usually have an affinity for water, which Lebowski does. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're known for their their demeanor. You know, they're usually pretty well tempered, and Lebowski's very well tempered for the most part.
Incredibly chill, yes.
Yeah. Unless, you know, you're a child running, you know, along, you know, the path that we have near the windows,
Oh, yeah.
how it's like rocks and shit.
Oh yeah, just
Yeah. Anytime kids run by, you know, you hear that tsh, 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 tsh on the rocks, and Lebowski gets all kinds of scared, and sometimes hisses at him and shit. Although he usually doesn't hiss at things unless he's provoked by like another cat or some kind of creature or some fucking little douchebag kid hissing at him.
or some big fat douchebag friend of yours that's just gonna do that to fuck with him next time he sees him.
Outside the window.
Yeah. Like, Bruce.
He gets confused. Like, even people he knows, like Liz could go outside to work, like to clean a window or, you know, put the bird feeder up or something, and he gets confused and he hisses at her. It's kind of funny, but strange.
Yeah, it's still just like tap on the window, just keep fucking with him, like, Lebowski! Lebowski! What's up, douchebag? Bruce, you ready to go, man? Let's go, man. Let's go get ice cream. Come on, Lebowski. You want to come with me, man? Next thing I know, there's Liz standing behind me with a fucking shovel, just ready to bash my head in.